Now, this building behind me is called the Retreat Rosenwald School. Now, why is this historically significant? Well, you're about to find out. The Retreat Rosenwald School, often called the Retreat Colored School, was built in 1923 for the African American students in and near Westminster. A two-room, two-teacher elementary school. It was built by local builder William Walker Bearden of Oakway at a cost of $2,300. It was one of the more than 500 schools in South Carolina, funded in part by the Julius Rosenwald Foundation between 1917 and 1932. Now, this public school replaced a one-room private school established by Pleasant Hill Baptist Church about 1870. About 50 to 60 students in a year in grades 1 to 7 attended Retreat Colored School from 1923 until it closed after the 1949-1950 school year. This school was sold to Pleasant Hill Baptist Church in 1950, and it is listed in the National Historical Register of Historic Places in 2011. This is the Retreat Rosenwald School here in Westminster. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. This is P9 with another vlog, and I'm here at Westminster, South Carolina, located in Oconee County, South Carolina. So I'm about to take a walk through the downtown area and also give you some perspective and history of the city along with the visuals. So here we go. So Westminster is located right here, again in Oconee County. It has a population of 2418, so a little over 2,000 residents live in Westminster, a small town. And Westminster was founded in 1874 upon the completion of the Atlanta and Richmond Airline Railway, and incorporated March 17th of 1875 when the charter was signed. And right here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains is this small railroad town, Westminster. And you're going to see a lot of historical buildings. And as mentioned not too long ago, it's a railroad town, and it was part of the Atlanta and Richmond Airline Railway. And we're going to see the railroad depot momentarily, but we're going to take a look at the downtown area and its many buildings and murals. As you see right here, you have this mural of Jesus in the Last Supper. It's a nice mural, but let me see. Yes, it's called the Last Supper, and Leonardo da Vinci, painted by, who was that? The Melody Davis and the Gateway Art Center. So shout out to Melody Davis. The Last Supper. Then I'm guessing they did the little angel wings over there as well. Pretty cool. Life Point Church. So I guess they have a church right here downtown. It's pretty cool. They have a Mexican grill, El Charro. Nice little seating area out here. I'm gonna go ahead and walk on over here to the depot. Get some insight on the history. Some deeper insight on the railroad history right here. So it's pretty cool to have a map right here of Westminster. And Westminster Depot is a Southern Railway passenger station located right here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And the original Westminster Freight Depot was built in 1885. The railroad contributed to rapid growth and development in the Westminster area, and following its incorporation and continued growth, in 1911 the passenger depot was constructed. However, as railroad passenger travel declined throughout America, Westminster's rail services were cut short, and by 1970 all passenger service was discontinued. James Arthur King served as station master at the Westminster Depot from 1920 to 1945, and throughout the 20th century the depot has undergone several alterations, but the basic integrity of the design remains. So it has that hip roof with a deep overhang, and yeah, so the railroad industry, just like most other towns across America and the South, you know, they basically served as, the railroad industry was very lucrative, you know, very lucrative, because it was very integral in regards to the growth, in regards to the shipment of products from market to market. And as you can see right here, this is the depot, the front of it. It's a historic depot. It serves as the Chamber of Commerce and his visitor center. So I also read on that marker that they have events over here for the community, like farmers markets and other different events. Now they got a Dolly Parton Imagination Library. Statue, another statue of a Sasquatch, or there might be Bigfoot, one of the two. One of those two mythical creatures. And there goes a gazebo. I'm guessing this is where they have the farmers market, whenever they do have the farmers market. And they have some nice paintings over here in front of the depot, or excuse me, the gazebo. Let me go across the street over here and check out some of these shops. Bluebird Nest. And by the way, a lot of these shops are closed right now. It's only like 8:30, 8:40, somewhere around there. So let me go over here real quick. Moon's Home Medical, Moon's Drugstore. So it's a drugstore right here that was established back in 1901. Still a staple right here. It's called Moon's Drugstore. As you can see, Still a staple right here in Westminster. So it's always good to have those type of services right here in these mom and pop stores right here in the community, in the small town, so that you wouldn't have to go to a larger city, drive a long way to a larger city to get these services. But check this mural out right here. This was also by Melody Davis, who painted and researched this particular mural. And you just see basically a bunch of bluegrass musicians. So I didn't know bluegrass was a thing down here in South Carolina. I was thinking more or less Tennessee, Kentucky. I thought it was exclusively to those states, but apparently South Carolina has a bluegrass history as well. So this just pays homage to the bluegrass culture right here in South Carolina. And they have a lot of information right here. Funded by Gateway Art Center, dedicated to local artists. So they even named the local artists listed on this mural. From left to right, or from right to left rather, it says Curtis and Vic Blackwell, Bill Monroe, Unnamed Man with the Fiddle, Unnamed Woman with the Wash Basin, Raymond Fairchild, Unnamed Man with the Banjo, bassist from the Ebony Hillbillies, Unnamed Female Performer, and Ezra Davis, Tennessee grandfather-in-law. So basically there's some information right here as well where you can contact the Gateway Art Center for murals, classes, lessons, and camps. So yeah, really cool mural right here. There's another mural over there as well I'm gonna go check out. Now this one right here is called No Place Like Home, and this was painted by Melody Davis as well, planned by Jenny Harrison, and funded by the city of Westminster and its generous citizens. So the citizens community pitched in and contributed to this really nice mural. But it was painted primarily by Melody Davis, and it's really nice. Really nice mural. You can see the flowers right there, the plants. Looks like some military personnel. Then you have the hawk flying in the sky, and you got the Blue Ridge Mountains as the backdrop. Yeah, Melody Davis is a very talented artist. Very talented painter. You got the fountain right there. You have the little girl. Looks like she's looking at the flowers. And then you have the American flag, the South Carolina state flag right there, sitting in front of the Blue Ridge. And you see the apple tree right there. You see the black woman on the right, U.S. Coast Guard. And the woman on the left, the white woman on the left, she's of the U.S. Air Force. She might be Latino. She looks Latino. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, really nice picture. And this is an older black gentleman, U.S. Army retired. He just sitting there chilling on the bench in front of this beautiful landscape of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Really dope mural. Shout out again to Melody Davis. And this is also a nice park. It has these two iron chairs right here. It's either iron or steel, one of the two, but nevertheless it's a metal, and it's hand forged by MH Forge Blacksmith Shop, dedicated to Roger and Gail Markson Jill, 2016. And this is dedicated in memory of James and Dot Marcingill by the Marcingill family. So some nice chairs right here, nice material. And this is the park and sculpture, as you can see right here. Park and sculpture funded by the leadership of Coney County, class of 2016, through generous community donations. So again, the community pitches in and, you know, basically help in putting together this nice little park right here. And there goes two more of those chairs forged by the MH Forge Blacksmith Shop in honor of the Marcingill. And this is what looks like a sculpture of some daisies. It's like it has like a, I'm not sure if that's an iron base or not, but nevertheless, this is a very really dope sculpture. So let's proceed. This is the Wish Book Furnishings. So they got a few more shops down here. And again, this is facing the railroad tracks. So they have a building for rent right here, available as of now. And this apparently this building right here, this has the Construction Science and Engineering Inc. So they specialize in forensic and structural engineering, construction science, and roof consulting. And they were established in 2003, as you can see right here. But look, they even have a Bigfoot festival. It's coming to downtown Winchester Friday, October 11th to Saturday, October 12th. Wow, they have a Bigfoot festival. Never heard of that one before. Construction lab. I always be interested in what type of events they usually have here. And they have music on Main, 2025 music on Main, presented by Westminster Music Center. Yeah, they're sponsors. They have a free event, 3 p.m. cruise in, 5 p.m. concert. Okay, they even do raffle tickets. All right, they got a pretty, looks like these small towns be lit. They make sure they have some something for the residents and even visitors, you know. Not sure what this used to be, but it says Bills. So I'm assuming this was either a department store or a grocery store. But it says Bills right here. Yeah, so, you know, it's really a lot of history in this small town. And very quiet, very sleepy town, of course. Again, just over 2,000 people. So, it's a small, quiet town. But nevertheless, guys, thanks for tuning in to this video. This is it for Westminster, South Carolina. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. And also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. And when you hit that notification bell, make sure you hit all. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. With that in mind, good people, take care and have a great day. Peace.